Buenas tardes, caballero.
Buenas tardes.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you very much for asking. Yes, as we are on Wednesday for me and Tuesday for you. So,
Mm-hmm. Tuesday.
yes, yes. So, how has your week been so far?
So far, uh, more or less, my work is a little quiet. We don't have a lot of work, but it's quiet. It's not uh, too much hard.
Okay, not too busy at the moment, but not too
Not too
quiet.
busy. Exactly.
Okay. So the last time I can remember we were discussing comparisons of wages of when we were saying, okay, maybe the standard is how much does a McDonald worker earn
Mm-hmm.
in each country. So I have done a little bit of research. I didn't ask any McDonald worker. I just used the internet uh, because they might feel like, I might be shocked if I went to McDonald's and say, oh, by the way, how much are you earning an hour? And they tell me, and I'll be like, what? So yeah, it is for 1 hour, 20 pesos, Mexican pesos.
Exactly.
Same?
Yeah,
Ah,
$1 is the exchange is 20
right.
pesos.
Like around about $1. Yeah. Okay. Same
$1.
thing. Same thing here. Exactly. Well, of course,
Exactly.
some people more, some people
Uh-huh.
less. Just like
Actually, today the exchange is dollar a peso. 1959 pesos mexicanos.
yeah. For us, it's like 50. I think it's getting to 52 at this point. 52, 52 pesos for us. And well, yeah. If I mean that's for me, that's good.
Okay, yeah, for you.
For me, yeah, for me that's good. But it's not. It's the exchange rate of US dollar to Philippine peso. It's like for the past 7 years, basically since I've been living here, it's been like somewhere between 49 and 53. Like it doesn't go too far. Like it's just roughly around about 5 pesos like difference. It's not like going all over the place. So at the moment it's a little bit stronger. Generally speaking, it has been at around 50, like pretty much for a long time, like 50, then 50.03, 50 point whatever. So at the moment, luckily it's a little bit more. So yeah, I know it's not much, but it's still, especially now when there's inflation. I mean, it can mean the difference between like if I earn, depending on how much dollars I earn, it can make it can give me 1,000 pesos more, like
Hmm.
just because of the exchange rate difference. So yeah, it's a good thing. Like that's only $20, but like $20 can buy you a lot here in the Philippines. So yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it, 1,000 pesos. Yeah, can buy. Okay, let's see. What can I buy with 1,000 pesos? I can buy a sack of rice.
Do you have a average salary working uh, with Cambly? Your salary is similar to people who don't work on Cambly in Philippines.
Well, it depends. Like okay, Cambly. Um, Cambly is um Cam Cambly. You mean like other like English people speak like in the Philippines, right? Cambly would be one of the like if I com- if I compare to other um forums platforms where you teach English, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like where Filipinos can teach. Um,
Okay.
the it's like those ones are very low,
Okay.
very low because it's all about demand and supply. So the market. So
Mm-hmm.
Cambly has Cambly it's like it offers tutors. What it offers is It's not the best in the market, but it's okay. I mean, it's quite all right. I mean, very one can live on this very quite comfortably. And obviously, if you do only 1 hour a week, then you're not going to get very much. So you have to do some hours in Cambly, but it's it's much more um, convenient. I mean, I have tried at some stage in the past. I just wanted to try out some of the Filipino ones, and it was terrible.
Hmm.
It was just completely horrible.
You
Like,
you have a lot of students, right? Because you are a super tutor.
yeah, I have a lot of students, and I also I think one of the things, like, I mean, this is a little bit like a business as well. So I am aware, and every time I'm on Cambly, that this is a service I'm providing. I'm not just here to chat. It's
Hmm.
like hi. So I'm listening to what you're saying as well, and anything that I need to correct, I'll be correcting it. And I try to offer the value of typing it in the chat as well, because easier to review afterwards instead of watching
Hmm.
the whole video again. So there's that, and of course being available at the same times. This, I think, is one of the keys, because a lot of people during the week, they have their certain times when they just like you, like this is your
Hmm.
time, right?
Hmm.
6:30. So
Exactly.
if I'm available at that time regularly,
Hmm.
then it's more likely that unless I'm a bad teacher, then you say, "Wow, mierda," yeah? Like to this guy. Um, then if the last lesson was good and you want, then at least you can even plan in advance and like book, and then you don't have to think about it, because you know there's I mean there's a lot of choice, right? We all
Hmm.
have so many choices to make, and just like Netflix. So
Hmm.
you go to Netflix, you keep on, and then at some stage it's like, fuck it, let's just start watching this, and then it may not be good. After one or two episodes, you're like, nah, I don't like this, and you look for something else. And I believe this is exactly the same way it's working on Cambly as well.
It's a little crazy when I'm scheduling my classes
Mm,
because not always I find available my favorite
mm,
tutors.
mm.
Huh?
Yeah,
Maybe they are available in other time that I am not available.
yeah. And I believe, from your perspective, I mean, the most important thing is when it suits you, not
Mm-hmm.
when it suits the teacher, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Because the you it's for you. You are the one gaining. Obviously, every time I speak to anybody on Cambly, I'm gaining experience as well. I'm hearing new things and like, oh, okay, interesting, and I'm refining my technique. But at the end of the day, I've had students who, yeah, I want to be with you. I want to be, and they're staying up till midnight, like and stuff like that, and then inevitably it's going to happen. You fall asleep, like you're just too tired for the lesson and so on, and it's no benefit. I mean, for me, um, I never will never open up a slot when I'm tired. Never, ever. I'm never going to come to a class drunk. I've heard some people, like some students, like say, "Whoa, the last comedy teacher I was talking to, I think that guy was on drugs." I'm like, "Whoa, whoa!" Like, or the last teacher I talked to, it was like, he was saying, "Look, I only have 5 minutes, yeah. So, yeah, okay, start talking." And I'm like, "What?" So, um, I have worked for a long time professionally, so yeah, I take it exactly like that. I mean, like, you are paying, is a service, but I mean, it doesn't mean I'm going to be like, si,
Huh,
senor,
yeah,
si, senor, si, senor. Yeah,
how do you
exactly.
say your back is gratefully with you? Oh, how do you say? Gra- Tu espalda está agradecida contigo. How do you say that?
Okay, that's interesting. Your back is
Grateful, gratefully,
grateful grateful to you. Okay,
grateful to you.
okay, okay. That's actually a Spanish expression. So let's your back because we don't say this in English. So just trying to. So what does it mean? Like you're you're grateful to your experience, is it?
Yeah, no, I mean, for example,
Mhm.
people don't or can't to stay at the same position because
Ah,
you can get a head back pain, or what's the word for the pain from your back
back
pain.
pain. Yeah, back pain, backache. Okay.
Yeah, because you are sit a lot of time, too many
Ah,
hours.
yes, yes. No, I mean like, luckily,
Okay, okay,
uh,
good choice.
yeah, these are all things these are all things that one has to bear in mind as well. Like I mean, like infrastructure. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I have three screens actually.
Wow.
Like, yes, I have one here, one here, one here, and
Why?
I love it. It's like
Okay.
I mean, like I okay, it's just by chance. Like the last job, there was one job I did in IT, like software support, where there were so many requirements. Like like you have
Yeah.
to have
Can you
this.
hear this sound, this noise?
Yes, yes,
Okay, this is my
creaking.
what. Siempre tengo problemas con eso. Is my wife's chair or my chair's wife?
Oh, my wife's chair.
My wife's chair. Okay. Yeah. I also have a chair like you.
Hmm.
No, like you have. How you say? Yeah, like
Yeah,
you?
like yours, like
Like
yours.
yours. Yeah, like yours. No, like you es como tú, ¿no?
Tuyo, como el tuyo, como la tuya. Sí, yeah.
Okay,
So,
like yours. Because
yes,
if I say like you es como tú,
como tú, como yo.
como persona, and that's
Yeah.
not okay.
Mm. I'm not a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like one thing I love about um being like working independently, right?
Hmm.
Um, I can determine um my hours. So like this is like I'm awake at this time. I'm active. My brain is active. Um, I have my own room.
Hmm.
Like just this room that I'm using in my house is
Okay.
just for well working and also watching YouTube and like stuff like
Okay.
that, like playing video games and stuff. So like that as well. But I can determine like now the success or failure of my
Okay.
work depends on me.
Yeah.
And yes. So um, okay, so I have these two screens. I have like very fast internet. I have all of those things. I have backup battery. You
When you're playing a game, do
Mhm.
you use the three screens?
well, of course they're plugged in. Like the game I've been playing lately, not a lot, but like suddenly I started playing it again. Age of Empires.
Do you like Age of Empires?
Oh, I love it. My God,
Okay.
I am I am a long-term fan of Age of Empires. I actually started playing Age of Empires when the first one, like way back in the day. Like
What version is your game?
I have Age of Empires 4, like the latest one now.
Okay, is it an older game or is
No,
new?
no, this one was just released. This one was
Okay.
just I got it on Steam. I bought it on Steam. Um, Steam.
Okay, Steam, yeah.
Yeah, I bought it. I mean, I've, I have several of them. Like Age of Empires 2, Age of Empires 3. This is the latest one that came out. So I started playing it lately. You know, it's for me. I'm not interested in like too much.
What is it? the most thing you enjoyed
I enjoy
about that game?
I enjoy most the history.
Okay.
Like it's like it's telling a story based on history. So it's like, oh, okay, I'm learning something about, for example, now I'm playing Russian campaign. So it's like I'm learning. Oh, so the Mongols came, like Kublai Khan or whatever, came to attack Moscow, like when it was a village, and this kind of thing. And I play it on the easiest settings. I'm only interested in the story, but it's nice as well to find, gather resources, find golds and then find trees and stone and build and go and um, attack and conquer in the, it's like a very easy settings I have.
Oh,
Play
no, I just play FIFA.
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 Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
FIFA. Just FIFA. When I
Oh, yeah,
have time,
mm.
I play FIFA.
But you have PlayStation, yeah?
No, on PC.
Oh, okay, PC. Oh, okay. Like, is it like EA games?
EA games, exactly.
Oh, huh, EA games. Yeah, I like those. I like those ones as well. But I mean, I prefer games where, okay, there's a combination of things that I like about, like if I'm playing it, one music, like the background music. If
Mm-hmm.
it's, I like it to be kind of relaxing because
Okay. Uh-huh.
I am playing to relax. I'm not
When
playing
I when I was younger, I played Street of Fighter.
to.
No, the King of Fighter, the King of Fighter, and Metal Slug or Metal Slug, Metal
Okay,
Slug.
Metal's Luck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Metal Slug. Okay, I've never heard of that one. Okay, it's like a shooter. Yeah, it sounds like a shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Shooter game. Okay.
On where's the word for like small machines, or where's the word for that? Uh, máquinas, maquinitas,
Small
machines, little
mush.
machines. Yeah, and in the small stores, you could find what is the word in the past? Can, but in the
Could,
past
could,
you
could.
could you could find
Hmm?
small machines where you could you could play
Ah,
different games. You could to
like
play.
like small game consoles. Yeah, game
Uh huh.
consoles. Game consoles. Like what? Like Nintendo, PlayStation, or like how do you mean?
Could you repeat?
Like what kind of machines? Like is it like Nintendo, Atari, or like what?
Neo Geo. Neo Geo. Do you know?
Neo Geo. Okay, let me just check that.
Mm. Neo Geo emulator.
Ah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's the first. That's the first result. That's the first result. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I will send a picture.
Ah,
Yeah,
interesting.
this
Interesting.
kind of machines it was very popular in the a few years ago. Now it's not the most popular because too many people they have consoles in your home
Right.
in their home,
Right. Right. Right.
and you
And your
can play
latest
on your smartphone as well.
smartphone.
Hmm.
But does it work on PC as well?
This the picture I sent I
Yeah. Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking at it.
I
Yeah.
sent.
Mm.
Okay, it's not. You said it's a PC. Is it a PC?
No, that's it. That's like an arcade. Arcade.
Arcade. Exactly.
Arcade. Mm, damn it. Arcade. Yeah, arcade. I know arcade game, but like
Hmm.
yeah, arcade game, but the actual machine, arcade. Oh my god. Jesus.
So I'll
Arcade,
send this picture.
arcade machine, arcade machine.
So in Mexico, we eat
Ah,
tortillas. Do you know what is a tortilla?
tortilla, por
Uh-huh.
supuesto.
When your mom, uh, what's the word? Te mandaba,
Sent you, sent you.
sent you for
Con, con,
tortillas
yes,
to the store. Uh-huh. You stayed in the Magnitas.
you said that the arcade, arcade. God damn it, arcade, arcades. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm. Goodbye.
Arcade
Or,
games. So I
why?
played uh, Street Fighter, the King of Fighter, Metal
Yes.
Slug, and Mario Bros.
Ah, yes,
FIFA, and
indeed.
recently FIFA.
So they had FIFA on the arcades. Really?
No,
How would that
FIFA is
work?
not arcade.
Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Def. I remember. I mean, earlier when I was small, I didn't really go to arcades, but like at some stage we had PlayStation. Oh, this
okay.
is too long. I'm
Yeah, it's
translating
no, no, no.
to.
Don't worry.
Whoa! What the
It,
hell?
it was
Ay, caramba! ¿Qué es esto? What is
no,
this?
it's data.
Oh my god! Oh, okay. Uh,
But I sent a new
let me see if I can even
link.
select. Oops, select everything. Okay. Wow, okay. Maquinitas y refacciones. Yep. Yeah.
It
Call
was
of Duty.
it was very addictive.
Oh yes. Oh yes, indeed. I can remember it playing in arcades, but
Like
not very long.
yeah.
I got when I remember when I was living in Germany, I had a PlayStation, PlayStation 2, 3. I can't remember. That was so much fun. And at some stage, I even had a Wii, Nintendo Wii. Oh, that was so much fun. Did you ever try Nintendo Wii?
I have never found Xbox or PlayStation or any
Mm,
other console.
mm.
I used to play on my computer.
No, I mean, like these days, I don't think I wouldn't. I've been thinking lately, should I get an Xbox or whatever PS2? But I was just mm, like then you have to like that sort of buying games and all this kind of stuff. I said, nah, I'll just PC. I just use PC. Steam, very cheap. On Steam, it's very cheap to buy PC games. Of course, I don't play them frequently. I don't really have time to play games. But sometimes I wake up very early. Like for example, yesterday I was. I mean, I had scheduled to start Cambly at 5 a.m., but I woke up at 2 a.m.
Okay.
and and I was awake. Like sometimes you're just awake and that's it. You're not going to sleep again. So I said, okay, well, I have 3 hours to pass time. So I, I every day before I start Cambly, I study some languages. Like I do
Mm-hmm.
either revise Espanol or like do French or German or Chinese or
Mm-hmm.
whatever for at least 30 minutes, at least every
Okay.
day. This is my schedule, this is my rhythm. And I feel it helps me, you know, it helps me to prepare my brain. And then, okay, I finished that. And then, oh, I had some time. So I played Age of Empires. I played a campaign.
Could you repeat that word? You said rhythm,
Yeah,
ritmo.
rhythm. Ritmo, yeah, rhythm.
Okay. Okay.
It's my daily rhythm.
This is my daily rhythm.
Yeah.
Like your routine.
Yeah, it's my routine. Yes, this is my routine. Yeah. Number one, wake up. Number two, um, well, cafe. So get a coffee. Number three, brush my teeth, and then next thing, language,
Mm-hmm.
language learning, whatever it is, Duolingo or Pimsleur, or watch something in a language. These days, I've been trying to maximize this, the language learning. So, like my son, of course, is watching kids stuff,
Okay.
on TV, and he's listening to it. So, like, what I do is I put subtitles in Spanish, so that
What do
I can
you?
read it. So I can be doing language learning while we are both watching SpongeBob SquarePants, for example.
Okay. 1 second.
Mm.
I'm using Google Trader. What do you think of children, babies who grow up watching TV in English? Can they to learn the language? Okay.
Yes.
For
Look,
example, mhm,
definitely, definitely.
if I have a baby,
Hmm.
but my wife uh, speak with him in Spanish, but I speak with him in English, and
Okay.
my TV shows and how you say anything,
Anything you say, like all the things
all
you
the
view.
things, yeah, all the
Yes.
things are in English.
Okay.
And can they to learn the language maybe faster than me? For example, I'm studying this language for a long time.
No, I mean, like, yes, and I'll tell you why. Because children don't, they're not asking questions like grammar, like
Mm-hmm.
simple present, blah blah blah. They don't care. They just
Mm-hmm.
repeating what they are hearing. Like my son. I mean, like I had to like. I mean, my son. Um, I make sure he watches only things in English,
Okay.
only. But I mean, I'm here, so sometimes like maybe my my wife might fall asleep, and then he goes to YouTube, and then
Mm-hmm.
um, suddenly he, like the way YouTube is, a click click. Suddenly, well, there's one day I came down and he was watching something in Chinese,
Okay.
and he was like, he was repeating what they were saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like how ma, Xinjiang, Shenmei, Beijing, and I was like, what the hell, man? Are you speaking Chinese or something? Like, because
What are you talking about?
like children, children, they don't think in terms like we are thinking. Okay, let me give you an example of how things work. Now, practical example. My ex, when I was married before, so
Mm-hmm.
my my I was living in Germany, right? My ex was from Poland, and we had a child. Okay, so what to do? Her German wasn't very good. My Polish was okay. It was good, but not. I didn't feel comfortable speaking to my son in Polish. We were living in Germany, so I was speaking German to my son only, and she was speaking Polish to him, and he could speak both.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't think about it. He just like, um, he just it's just natural. Like he says, for him, it's like, this is mommy. This is the way I speak to mommy. I'll say this. This is the way I
Mm-hmm.
speak to daddy. I'll say it in this way, and that's it. So like children, don't worry about that one. Your child, if you're watching a lot of TV in English and like exposure, and you are speaking English, well, yeah, they speak English very fast. They won't very naturally. I mean, there's some kids here. There's some kids here in the Philippines. Like most people in here in the Philippines, most kids will speak Filipino. But
Mm-hmm.
like our next door neighbor, so like she's 7 years old and she's speaking only English,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, because of this, because of this. Yeah.
Okay. Wait. The time
No-
is up.
Nos, nos vemos, nos vemos.
Okay. Bye.